Okay, this is going to be the 2006 Can-Am Outlander. It's an update video. I've been having some problems with getting some trash and junk in my carburetor. Let's see, a couple days ago I installed a fuel filter. I've got one on the reserve line, and I don't have any on the regular gas line. Now on this machine, two lines come out of the gas tank, as you can see them. They run up here to your fuel on-off switch, and then from there it runs to your fuel pump, which is controlled by a vacuum coming from the boot of the carburetor. And from there it runs to the carburetor behind your air box. You'll see that in just a few minutes. And what I'm having trouble with is I'm getting some, it looks like fibers. I'm not sure where it's coming from, whether it's coming from the tank or the fuel pump or just the lines themselves are deteriorating. But I'm going to tear it down and clean the carburetor out one more time before I actually start replacing everything. I'm hoping that it's just got a little bit of trash in the gas tank. So, like I said, I'm hoping that I can take the carburetor off and clean it one more time, and that should have it taken care of. If not, I'm going to start replacing fuel lines and possibly the fuel pump. So I'm going to go ahead and get all this junk off, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I've got the carburetor off. I'm not going to take it completely out because I can get to it from here. And yes, I do have my gas cut off. It's just draining out of the bowl. So what I'm going to do from here is, with it sitting sideways like this, I'm going to take the bowl off, take the floating needle valve out, and right here where the gas goes into the carburetor, it's a screen. I call it a catch-all because that's exactly what it does. It catches everything coming out of the fuel system. It catches it before it gets into all of your jets and everything into your carburetor. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to show you exactly where mine is getting stopped up. All you got to do is take these 4 Phillips head screws out and pull this off, and I'll show you once I get this off. But like I said, I'm not going to take my whole carburetor out because all I need to do is take it off the boot, which is just 1 Phillips or a straight screwdriver. Just pull it off with a rubber boot, and I just turned it sideways. I can get to everything just like that. Okay, so here I've got the bowl off. Like I said, you just take them 4 screws out. And next step I've got to do is I've got to take the float off. And that's 1 Phillips head screw right here. And then you've got your jet under there, or your needle valve right there. So I'm going to pull this off to get to my screen right there. Okay, now that I've got the float off of there, I've got 1 more Phillips screw. And then this little brass piece right here is going to come out. It's going to slide out. And I'll show you what that looks like in just a second. Okay, so I've got that piece out, and you see the gas dripping out of it now. The reason that's doing that is because my fuel filter was full, and my screen, which is right here, this screen was plumb full of stuff, and it was preventing the gas from going into the bowl of the carburetor. So now that I've got it off, I cranked the motor and let the fuel pump run just a little bit, and just pushed and cleaned that out. I'm going to get some carburetor cleaner, take this fuel hose off, and spray down in there and get all the junk out of it. And I'm going to put it back, and it should be fine until it picks up some more trash. Like I said, right here is the place that I'm getting, that I'm catching all of my junk that's coming out of my fuel lines and gas tank, fuel pump, wherever it's coming from. I don't really understand how it's getting past my fuel filter. This is an automotive fuel filter, if you're wondering. It is big, but it fits. It should do the same thing. So that's pretty much it. That's all I can tell you about this. If you're having troubles like that with yours should have this screen on it, and it just pushes right in there like that. And then you've got a little Phillips screw and holds it in there. So hopefully this will help you out. That's pretty much all it does for mine, and that screen is great. I love it because it keeps my jets clean. Keeps the whole carburetor clean. That's where everything piles up at. But if this doesn't fix it this final time with the fuel filter and everything on it, I'm going to go ahead and pull my fuel pump, all my fuel lines. I'm going to pull the gas tank out, which is located in the back. I'm pretty sure the plastic and the racks and everything I have to come off of it. But hopefully this will be the last time I clean this out and be done with it, and I won't have any more problems. So I hope that helps anybody out. If they're having any carburetor issues, that's a good place to look. That's your first place to look if you're not getting any fuel. So like and subscribe. That's Elite Rejects. Thanks for watching.